So how's everything been going for you? It seems like Rizin is a perfect home for you right now.
Oh, man, I love that place. Hey, how good is it? Look, they're a big promotion. They've only had like 18 shows, but man, they're obviously taken off where Pride left. Like picked up where Pride left off, kind of thing. So, it's pretty cool. I like the rule set. I like the people. I like the pay. I like the way they look after me. And more importantly, I fight for the fans. I've always said that. So I like the fans in Japan. They're unreal.
Rizin is doing some very cool stuff. Case in point being this lightweight Grand Prix. How excited are you for that? And what do you think of the other guys involved in it? It's a pretty cool lineup. I think people are quite excited for it. Do you feel that way?
Man, I got mixed feelings about it. I'm excited personally. I got a gym out here in Australia, based training centre. I started that 6 months ago, and my members are excited for it. I'm excited for it. It's good for our family. It's good for our team. It's what we worked for. I won 2 fights there, and I'm 2-0, and I definitely deserve it. And I should be going into that competition as one of the favourites. But on the other side, I feel like I just spent 5 months as a free agent waiting for them to sign me, and I feel like they brought me in short notice. So that makes one feel like maybe they're being brought in to lose. So, I don't need motivation, but it makes me want to prove a point. So it's, I appreciate that they brought me on board, and I know the matchmaker worked hard to make it happen, and I definitely won't be disappointing the fans or the promotion, that's for sure. People know how I fight, so I don't have to prove a point because I fight like I got something to prove every time anyway, so I'm proving it to myself. But definitely personally, I'm excited. I always wanted to fight in a Grand Prix or a tournament before I was done fighting, and I turned 35 halfway through this Grand Prix. So for me, it's definitely a good time, and it's super exciting. Like I said, when I fought Darren Cruikshank, I was kind of indicated to me that there was a Grand Prix coming up, and that a win against him was a big deal because he was pretty much assured a spot in it. And then I beat him, and that obviously threw a spanner in the works for him because he was on the last fight of his deal. So he had to negotiate a new deal and therefore qualify for the Grand Prix again and lost again. So, I believed the first fight was going to get me a spot, and then I was told the second fight was going to get me a spot, and then, I certainly went through a frustrating 5 months waiting for my spot. But I got it now, man, and I'm pumped. I'm over the moon. The switch flicked, and, man, it's been an awesome couple of weeks of training. The weight cut's perfect. I'm sitting on a bike right now while we talk. So, I'm pumped. Every minute of the day, that's what I think about when I'm not coaching my students.